Hey, Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline and Fans. You're with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do a review on the season premiere of The Walking Dead. That's right, fans. Season 5, otherwise known as No Sanctuary, is finally here. We've been waiting probably like 6 months for this episode to come back, and we're waiting to see the results of what was going on in Terminus. What was it about? What happened to Rick and the group? What happened to Tyrese? What happened to Carol? What happened to Judith? And all these things, and even what's happened to Bethany here. And so hopefully we would get a lot of these questions answered. But this episode was filled with excitement and action and zombies and just like your eyes popped out of your head watching this entire episode because there was so much action. And what happened in this episode, I truly did not expect it to come to an end this quick when it came to Terminus. I mean, this was an insane episode. But right from the get-go, we get to see Rick and the group. They're inside, they're captured, they're trying to retaliate when these people from Terminus were to open the door and they were going to beat the crap out of them. And then what happens is they gas them out, and the next thing you see is it looks like they're going to get slaughtered like pigs. And these cannibals could care less. They're just like, they look at it as an office job. And right from the start in this episode, you get to see Gotham's Robin Lord, who plays the Penguin. You wind up seeing that he's the first one that gets slaughtered in the episode. And it's crazy because they wind up taking the knife and they wind up slicing his neck, and the blood hits the camera, and you're like, oh my God. I literally was like that. I was like, oh my God, I couldn't believe that they showed that on a regular TV series. And this shows that The Walking Dead just pushes the envelope. They continue to push and push. I mean, it was insane. They knocked the guy out, slit their throats, and it looks like they're going to put them on a barbecue and people are going to eat them. That looks like what they were going to do at the beginning of this episode. But what you see here is you get to see Carol wind up becoming a badass warrior that she is, and she has evolutionized herself from this wife that was beaten into this woman that just will stop at no cost in helping her friends. And she went there and she took on Terminus on her own. Not only the people at Terminus, but a zombie horde that was actually penetrating Terminus as well by blowing up this huge like gas tank and shooting them and blending herself in with them so they don't eat her. And this episode was just insane, folks. There were zombies that were on fire, and it was a crazy episode. And once Rick's group was freed, you get to see them trying to get out of Terminus as well. So basically in this episode you really see Terminus come crashing down, and you get to see little glimpses and pieces of what Terminus was before these people became crazy cannibals. And I kind of want to find out more and see what that's all about there. In the end, you also get to see Rick reunite with Judith, and this is the first time that he has seen Judith because he thought she was dead based off of the prison. And you also get to see Daryl, and you get to see Carol reunite too, which was nice to see as well because they were great friends, and it was nice to see Daryl have that softer side to himself. You get to see Tyrese in this episode also come to grips because he was watching over this guy that was working for Terminus in this cabin, and he kind of had Judith threatened her life, and he kind of beat the crap out of him. And so there's all kinds of great elements in this actual episode to kick off season 5. The best part of this episode, though, really was the ending for me. When they rolled the credits, they showed a credit scene, and luckily I was still watching my DVR before I turned it off, and all of a sudden it shows this scene. I'm like, what is this? Is this a commercial or what's going on? And you see this guy in this mask, and the next thing you wind up seeing is that it's Morgan. I'm like, fuck yeah, man, Morgan is back. That is sweet. I mean, that guy was going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but it looks like he's back. It looks like he found the sign too, and hopefully he reunites with Rick in the group, and that will be amazing. So really, story-wise, it was just Rick and the group just escaping, and you get to see how strong Carol has become from the beginning of the show, you know, when the show started to now. Reunite. Everyone's reunited again finally since the whole prison thing, and it looks like next episode we're going to see the story start to shape going forward with season 5, as looks like based off of the credits we're going to see Gabriel, who's the priest. So yeah, great stuff here. Love the episode. Hopefully there'll be more episodes like this, and we'll see what the main story is going to be about for season 5. So guys, leave me your comments below what you thought of this past week's episode, and as always, every week, me, Mike Spider Slayer, I will be reviewing and talking about this, current week's Walking Dead. And fans, as always, thank you for watching Comic Frontline, and until the next comic book review or TV review, we'll see you soon. Take care, guys.